understand that. It's karmically unfolding, meaning that all things are affecting all things. And karma is so complicated that us mere mortals can never view it clearly. I mean, if you think about what it took to have this moment exactly the way that it is right now, with us here in this room and the way that this room is, there are literally millions of people involved in this moment. Millions. And people who invented the carpet, people who got the materials together for the carpet, all the materials in the in there and in here. Where was it mined? Where was it? Where did it come from? You know what I mean? There's parts. The whole world is represented here. Who made this shirt? Who designed this shirt? Who made the label? Who sewed it together? Who cleaned it? Who like when you start to think about karma, it's vast. And so as we shed our egos and we're realizing ourselves as more of a thread in a tapestry, we're starting to see things more clearly as they are. And we're starting to understand that you are riding this wave called life, and the wave is taking you, just like surfing a wave. You can negotiate a little bit on the wave, but the wave's taking you that way. That's okay. Let life live you. You don't fight with life. You don't be affected by life. You allow things to be as they are. The problem starts to come when life is this way and your mind's saying it should be that way. Now you have a problem. And it doesn't mean that you're a doormat. It doesn't mean that you don't have healthy boundaries. It's not like that. It's just that life is what it is. And one of my most favorite quotes is from when a student was speaking with Maharaji, and Maharaji they were talking about suffering, and the student said to Maharaji, well, if I were to be honest with you, I'm constantly experiencing suffering. And Maharaji looked at him and he said, are you experiencing suffering, or are you suffering your experiencing? How would you experience suffering? Is there some pot of suffering that you can go drink out of? Are you experiencing suffering? Or are you suffering what you're experiencing? No. You can only create suffering in the face of what you're experiencing. Are you experiencing suffering, or are you suffering what you're experiencing? Are you experiencing suffering, or are you suffering what you're experiencing? You know the answer, but your ego's going to want to argue with that for a while.